Hey there. Okay, so I want to dive right into the conversation around, I'm going to mute this because I have chats that just are happening. So I want to jump right into the money mindset. So it is so important how you feel when you spend and receive money, because how we feel is sending a message to the creator, to the divine, to God, to the universe. And it's the law of vibration, right? The law of vibration is the primary law to the law of attraction. And whatever your vibration is, that is what we attract. So when we're talking about money, when you are going to spend money, this has been a conversation that has popped up a lot in my conversations this morning, so I wanted to touch on it because it's really important. So when we go and we spend money, you have a feeling about it. You may not recognize that you have a feeling about it, but you do. So maybe you go to the grocery store and you go to pay the bill, and maybe it's more than you expected. Or you're like quickly telling in your head, like, how much is not going to be in the account after this? Do I have enough? Oh, wow, that was more than I expected. And you get like a feeling, right? Or maybe it just feels great. Sorry, I'm trying to like change I can't not have the shading on my face. So I'm moving a little, forgive me. Okay, so we'll just keep going on that. So when you go and pay for something, you have a feeling about it. And so paying attention to how you feel is super important, because the feeling that you have when you are making that transaction is going to affect what you bring back to yourself, what you attract. So I was in a conversation with someone this morning saying that she was going to go and buy this luxury item, and although she probably shouldn't because of XYZ, but she deserves it after the week that she's had, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh, there is so much packed into like that one little sentence. So she absolutely deserves, you deserve everything that your heart desires. You like, that is for you because you attracted it. It like lights you up. It makes you happy. It like brings you joy. It brings you love. It raises that vibration, right? But going and buying it in I shouldn't get this, but I'm going to get it anyway. Like there is like a worthiness piece there. There is oh gosh, there's not really the money for it, but I'm going to do it anyway. And if you spend in that vibration and that feeling, you're not going to get like the powerful return on what that could have brought you, right? Because everything has a vibration or a frequency, and money is a really easy one to gauge, right? To measure. So it all has a frequency, and you can absolutely go and buy like luxury items or invest in your business and feel amazing about it and have it like bring really great things back to you. Or you can, like, if you make that investment while you're in like a good vibration, a good feeling, like you're feeling just, this feels so good. But if you're going in and like making the investment with it, I shouldn't do this. Oh my God, I hope this works. I hope that this like changes things. There's not going to be enough money. Where is the money going to come from? Like if you go in and make a purchase with that energy, then you're just going to get more of that back. And honestly, like you're going to notice a lot more instances where there's not enough money in the bank account, or you have just enough, right? But we want to start shifting to that like more than, like there's this and more. There's enough and more. There's abundance, right? So it's really important to pay attention to how you're feeling when you spend money, and also receiving, right? Because you cannot receive. Like, I know lots of people that are like really good givers, but when it's turned to give back to them, they have a really hard time receiving it. So if we're giving all the time and then someone comes to like return the favor and you're like, no, it's okay. It's okay. You're telling God, source, divine, universe, like you're telling them and the person that's trying to give to you that, no, it's okay. I don't really want what I've been asking for. Right? So there's this double binding message, and then source is like, okay, she says she doesn't want it. So all the things that are in your vortex, as Abraham Hicks says, like is stopped, right? You're manifesting all the time. You are creating all the time. You are attracting all the time. And if we can't receive what you're like, or maybe you like feel guilty for receiving, right? Like lots of us like we feel guilty for receiving payment for the things that we do, right? For the services that we provide. No. You have to be able to receive. So that's where like the deep personal work and changing these beliefs and changing like how you're feeling and like recognizing how you're feeling about it is going to transform how much abundance you attract into your life, how you receive, how much money is in the bank account at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, year, right? So please today just pay attention, or the rest of the week, pay attention to how you feel about your money, right? And today's Wednesday. I love Wealth Wednesday because today is the day for me to go out and pay it forward, you know, whether I'm tucking money in like diaper bags at the store, or I pay for the person's coffee behind me or whatever, but like I'm paying it forward. Like I'm never getting that money back. I'm not expecting them to pay it back to me, but I'm putting it out, just loving on people just because I know I can. And I've done that when I didn't have any money. And then the amount of money that came back to me was amazing, right? So giving without the expectation of receiving is also important. So I'm not saying go out, give your last $10 expecting for God, the universe to like give it back to you. No, that's not the right energy to put that in. But do something to stretch yourself today and like give, you know, whether it's a smile, time, money. If you want to shift your money mindset, that's a really great thing to do. Tip the bill, right? Go get your coffee and tip the bill. Go get a meal for you and your family and tip the bill. You know, like there's so much power to your feeling. The way you feel is really, really important. And it affects everything. And you are manifesting all the time, and you can absolutely shift your money mindset and attract more into your life by shifting some of these things and becoming aware of them. So I hope that this was helpful. If you found value in this, drop value in the comments, and I would love to hear your ideas and thoughts on what we discussed. And if you have anything to add it, because we are all growing together, we are expanding together, and I would love to hear your input as well. All right, expect abundance. Have an amazing day, my friends, and go out and be abundant and feel abundant. Talk to you soon.